All right, welcome into Prop 5 here on the Five Reasons YouTube channel. I'm Ethan Skolnick. You can follow me at Ethan J. Skolnick at Five Reasons Sports. Got Sean Rochester. You can follow him at S. Rochester NBA. And Eric Wadicki. You can follow him at Eric Wadicki. Use the code 5, F-I-V-E. Prize Picks is again legal in the state of Florida. You play the lineups there, and basically you can play up to 4 players in any of the sports, pair them together, and if you get them all right, you win big. That's the way the Prize Picks works in the state of Florida now. Again, go to prizepicks.com, the Google Play Store, or the Apple App Store. Make sure you use the code 5 to get your initial deposit matched up to $100. All right, NBA Finals Game 2 tonight. I did not have a lot of luck in Game 1. I will just say that. But I'll start here on the Dallas side. I'm going over Luka's rebounds tonight. He's been consistently over this number. I think it's at 9.5, if I'm correct here. He's been a double-digit rebounder for most of the playoffs, and I don't really see any reason why that would change. So 9.5 rebounds, going to go over on him. Eric, what do you see on the Dallas side?
Yeah, on the Dallas side, I'm looking at Kyrie Irving after a really down game 1 to be aggressive in game 2. So I'm going to go with Kyrie over 19 field goal attempts in this one. I think especially early on, he's going to be looking for his shot. Obviously, the crowd in Boston is going to keep him hyped up in this one. I think he wants to get back on track in game 2.
All right, sounds fair. Got to have a better game, obviously, than game 1 if they're going to have any chance to win. Sean, what do you see on the Dallas side?
Yeah, on the Dallas side, similar to you talking about Luka, I like Luka rebounds that you talked about. I like Luka assist also, but I have under 8 assists. I think kind of a combination of what Eric talked about. Kyrie's going to have to be more aggressive. Luka obviously led them in scoring, led all scorers last game. I think he's going to have to continue to do that, and I don't think Boston's going to let them because they don't bring two to the ball really. They can guard him one-on-one. Those assist opportunities aren't going to be there. So I think under 8 assists for Luka.
All right, seems fair. Sean, I'll let you start on the Boston side.
Tatum, you could go the Tatum route with the rebounds for the same reasoning as you. Like the bigs aren't near the basket. Tatum's pretty consistent with that. I'm going to go with the over on his rebounds and assists. It's at 15. I think he's going to be able to play make. He's going to be able to rebound. So over 15 rebounds and assists for Jason Tatum.
Eric, Boston? Oh, Eric, do you hear me? I'm sorry. Or no? I don't know if Eric's able to hear me.
Yeah, right, so on the Boston side, I'm looking at Drew Holiday over half a free throw. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I hear you now. Drew Holiday over half a free throw. I saw that one on the board too. Yes, I do.
I'm able to hear you. Okay.
No, I hear it. We hear you too. Drew Holiday over.
No, they took advantage of they took advantage of Lively in game 1, really hunting for blocks, maybe a little bit over aggressive, and Dallas doesn't really have that many defenders on the ball. You're going to have Derrick Jones Jr. probably taking on the hardest assignments, and Drew is going to get an opportunity to beat his man, get to the basket.
All right, so half a free throw. Amazing that Drew's at that stage where half a free throw would be the prop. I'm going to go with Sam Hauser over half a 3. Again, they're not playing a ton of guys, big minutes off the bench. I mean, he had his starters in way late in that game, in game 1. But I don't know. I mean, you look at Hauser, he's been fairly productive as a three-point shooter in the playoffs. The half a 3 seems like a layup. I did have to play it on the Goblin, but to me, it's worth playing to put this prop together. So those are our props for tonight. Use the code 5 FIVE. Get that initial deposit matched up to $100. Of course, Stanley Cup Finals resume on Monday, so you can check that out on Monday. You can see I also looked at the Hauser 5.5 points, but I decided to just play the 3-pointer there again on the Goblin. Gives you a little bit less payout, but 1-3, he's going to make 1-3, I would think. So play that one. Sean, any closing thoughts?
Yeah, I was going to say one thing to watch is it's what, 7 o'clock. In a few moments, we're going to get starting lineups. We know that they've announced that Kristaps is going to come off the bench again, so Al is going to start again. But will Dallas switch Lively and Gafford? And if they do, now you get the Lively minutes against Horford, which should be an advantage. It was not an advantage against Kristaps. If that gets switched, I would definitely go after some Lively props in terms of rebounding. I think that would be a good matchup, a good switch for them. I just don't know if they're going to press that button yet.
Okay, so take a look at Lively's props as well. I think this is the first time that we've gone on here and not played a Gafford prop. All right, use the code 5 FIVE. As I was mentioning, Stanley Cup Finals tomorrow. Bob saves would have been a good one in game 1. We'll see if that plays out in game 2. Have a good night, everybody.